Thank you for watching the City of Red Wing's Pride in Public Service, hosted by Alicia Grave, with special guest, Patrol Officer Dave Addleman.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and I'm sitting with Dave, and we're going to see what he does for the City of Red Wing. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Alicia. How are you?
Good. What do you do?
I am a police officer with the City of Red Wing.
All right. And how long have you been working for the city?
I've been here about 5.5 years now as a patrol officer.
All right. Why did you choose Red Wing?
It's a bad answer, but they were hiring. I needed a job, and they were hiring.
It's understandable. All right. What's the most challenging aspect of your job?
I would say just getting injected into situations in people's lives and being expected to just try to help come up with solutions without knowing the whole background of the situation, and knowing that all the solutions that I suggest have to be common sense and legal and all those other aspects that we have to consider before we can even suggest things.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the most rewarding aspect of being an officer in Red Wing?
Actually, the same thing. Being able to help people figure out their personal problems and being able to be a part of some of those life-changing decisions that they make during the worst times of their lives, and seeing the positive outcomes when they do come it's really fulfilling.
Are there any projects that you are kind of working on with the city as officers?
Specifically myself, no. I'm a use of force and firearms instructor, and I'm also a member of the ERT, which is our SWAT team. I know the department is looking at starting to branch out into social media. That's our big push right now. Otherwise, it's kind of business as usual.
All right. Obviously you're an officer, so how do you contribute to Red Wing?
To the city in general?
In the city in general?
Well, we try to help maintain security and maintain the safety of this city. I think everybody will tell you that this city is a very safe and very comfortable place to live, and we pride ourselves on that, and we pride ourselves on trying to keep it that way.
All right. And what can citizens do to help make your job easier?
Just not be afraid of us. Don't be afraid to call us. I hear over and over, I was going to call, but I didn't want to bother you. You're not bothering us. We work 24 hours a day. We have cars that are provided by the city, and we have phones. We are happy to answer your call anytime, day or night.
So you've worked here for 5 years. What has changed in those 5 years about being an officer? Anything?
I'd say the biggest changes would be in the technology and in the social media. Like I said, as a city and as a department, we're trying to reach out with social media now. It's going to be a huge help for us to be able to get timely and accurate information out to the entire city. It does two things. It helps us get messages out that we need to broadcast, but it also helps us prevent the rumor mill from distorting the information that is actually really important to us.
All right. And what questions do you get asked most about during your job when you work with kids or other people?
Adults usually just ask about how stressful the job is, how hard it is, things like that. I don't mind those questions. They're okay. Our job really is stressful, but it's also, like I said earlier, it's extremely rewarding. So for every time of extreme stress, there's a time of hyper reward that kind of balances things out. With kids, they always just point at stuff on my belt and want to know, what this bright yellow thing is and where my handcuffs are, what my flashlight looks like, all that kind of stuff. I love talking to kids. I love just being around the kids when they're all excited to see us. Getting them around us and getting them comfortable with us is a big part of our job, because the more comfortable they are with us when they're elementary school age, for example, the less troublesome or fearsome we become when they're high school age or beyond. It kind of sets a good groundwork for a positive attitude in general.
All right. So you're not always in uniform. What kind of fun things do you do outside of uniform?
I actually am always in uniform. I never take this thing off. It's my favorite outfit. No. When I'm off duty, my favorite things to do, I am an absolute motorcycle fanatic. Love everything to do with motorcycles. My first experiences in the city of Red Wing were going on rides on the weekend, and it seems like my friends and I would always just end up down here, just riding down by the river and things like that. Otherwise, I love to cook. I've been cooking since I was about 6 years old. And, otherwise it's just spending time with my daughter.
So that was Dave. I hope you enjoyed our little conversation. And he is a police officer with the city of Red Wing, and he's to help you. And I'm Alicia. Thanks for watching.